This is Hannibal here with a weekend news update. AEW did one of its lowest ratings for Dynamite in a long time, 0.23, and had just over 3,000 fans in a 20,000 arena in Quebec City last Wednesday. And it's making a lot of people wonder, why hasn't Mercedes Moné wrestled yet? Because they recently spent a lot of money getting Okada, Mercedes Moné, and Will Ospreay, and their ratings have actually gone down. So we know that it wasn't just her ankle. I think it's more serious than that. And I've had my own foot injury. I know how serious they are. I'm dealing with one still now. But could she still be injured? Why are they waiting to give her a match? Apparently, Ronda Rousey, according to Dave Meltzer versus Becky Lynch, was supposed to be a WrestleMania match at one point, but her star power went down so much, Vince ended up losing interest in it, which might have something to do with why she's so bitter at Vince, because it was going to be a WrestleMania main event at one point. Apparently, I also was listening to the same interview with Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio. He was saying when Austin and The Rock left WWE, there was a drop in business, and hence when The Rock is back now, it's going up. But when Cena left, there wasn't a drop in business. Apparently, Tony Khan picked up nobody from the last round of WWE guys fired, which was 15 or more. That was Nick Nemeth, Sheldon Benjamin, Mustafa Ali, guys that really haven't done much relevant after being dropped by WWE. And it's true that the guys from WWE and girls that actually become bigger stars in AEW are the ones that haven't been cut, but moved from one company to another. Andrade may be the exception to that, and same with Miro. Miro has been awful in AEW, um, but overall, the people that have left WWE to go to AEW get a push. Speaking of AEW, Brian Danielson is going to wrestle Blue Panther Jr. At the main event of Arena Mexico for CMLL next week. They did have an AEW versus CMLL match this weekend in Mexico, where Blue Panther, Ultimo Guerrero, Mystico, and Volador Jr. defeated Brian Danielson, John Moxley, Cadio Castangoli, and Matt Sydal, with, of course, Matt Sydal submitting to Mystico. I didn't even remember that Sydal was still with AEW, so I guess he was the designated job guy. I still like the golden era of WWE better than the Attitude Era, but Attitude Era was a close second. James, no drop of Cena because no one could see Cena leave. Well, I think eventually there was he definitely has boosted ticket sales and ratings a bit when he has come back, but I think that his sympathy towards certain countries that have a lot of heat might not help him. Might turn off some fans. Why is he doing humiliation rituals at Academy Awards? Well, he was on the Academy Awards. It was one of the main things people talked about from it. It's one of the biggest TV shows of the year. So, I mean, who would have thought that like two wrestlers would have had such big roles at the Academy Awards ever? The Rock and John Cena. I think it's good overall for wrestling that it's gone mainstream. Even Batista is a legit movie star now. So I think that's pretty cool. I'd like to see Batista back, maybe with the new WWE owners. He would come back. There's a guy that Batista and Goldberg are two guys that I mean they could make it more of a difference in AEW than the three signees I talked about earlier. But Batista might not want to come back to the secondary company. But I think Batista, a lot of people miss him.